So looking at what should be around in the next month or so from Dapol to start with, first of all, you're going to see some dummy class 66 and 67s appearing. Slight confusion here because some of the numbers that are announced to come out don't match with the numbers in the catalogues. In particular, the 66 and 67s may have been announced before, but they've announced that they're going to release some Gresleys, but the number that's being quoted is the number that's down here for Collets, which is kind of confusing. So there will be some Gresley coaches and some Collet coaches released in the next month or two. Some blood and custard Gresleys here. It says here 59, 60, 61. I'm seeing 56, 57, 58 as the numbers they've announced. So whether these are a different batch or what, I think Dapol's numbering system can be really confusing sometimes. So forgive me if I've confused that or there's some reason why I've got that wrong, but it seems to me that things aren't matching what they've announced. These could be numbers that were announced in last year's catalogue, and these are further announcements, but that's not very clear what information they've given out. There will also be some 8-plank end-door wagons coming out, 3 different variants with different owner liveries, Leamington Spa, SPC and Thorncliffe. That's Dapol. Let's have a look at Farish. Well, the first thing they've announced that should be arriving in the next 30 days or 60 days or so is Class 31 in the Network Rail Yellow. Here, again, it's just a re-livery of an old tooling, so not blue ribbon, not DCC ready. Rail Petroleum Sector Class 60, which they announced in here. The name of that is Charles Bay, excuse me, down here. This one is blue ribboned. It's got the PCB tags for doing a DCC conversion, so that one should be coming out. Also the Collis Rail Class 66, the next page, there we go. Collis Rail Class 66 should also appear. Some of the others that are announced on their website have already appeared. The A2F, the Class 46. There should be a couple more Class 47s coming out. We've got the Geordie is one, that's this one up here, at the top here. This is a new announcement, DCC ready, and also the two-tone green one here should also be appearing. In coaches, we're going to see, as we've seen the BSK, the brake second corridor variants of the Mark 1's second versions of those coming out, we're going to see the second versions of the SOs, the standard opens. So we should see all the variants of those, again with A suffixes. So for instance 374010A for Crimson and Cream, you've got 011A for the Southern Green, 012A for BR Maroon, 013A for Blue and Grey, 014A for Chocolate and Cream. They should all appear. And also the second corridor A suffixes as well. So for the Crimson and Cream, that is 374060A, and again the numbers go up. 061A is the Maroon, 062A is the Blue and Grey, etc. We'll see all of those starting to appear. So real expansion on the Mark 1s. More of those will be appearing. We'll be seeing some bulk aggregate hoppers, TEA wagons, some 45-ton TTA wagons, and lots of 7 and 8 plank wagons with private owner liveries. Looking at their website, probably about 30 different wagons on the website which they claim will be around in the next 60 days or so. So we'll do this again in 2 months or so and see how well they do. If they do as well as they've done in the last couple of months, I think that will be very good. At the end of the summer is when we're going to start seeing some of the other new announcements of locomotives and things appearing. We're looking at sort of September time for some of the big new items like the Class 101. August, September I think is probably the best bet of when we're actually going to see that. In other news, for other smaller companies, one quite big thing that should be coming very soon is finally the Pico 3-way asymmetric point in code 55. Should see the light of day in the next month, and I'm sure there's plenty of people who will be snapping a couple of those up to save space on their layouts. No idea yet of the price. They haven't announced a price for that. It's quite a tricky one to gauge whether it will be, £15, whether it will be £20. Hopefully it won't be much more than that, because you're not going to save any money from buying 2 points. You might as well buy a right hand and a left hand point and just use up a little bit more space. We don't really want to see it at the same price point as a slip or a double slip. Well, that's an overview of what's appeared and what will appear in the next couple of months. As I say, it'd be interesting to see what does actually turn up. Thanks for watching the video. I hope it's helped you to decide what you want to put on your wish list for the next few weeks. There's plenty to choose from, and we'll see what, as I say, where we are in a couple of months. We can do another one of these, how much of this has actually appeared. And it will be a busy period, I think, around August, September, judging by the dates that they're quoting for some of these major new releases. So thanks for watching. Hope to be back soon with more videos. You can comment, rate, subscribe, send me requests, suggestions, whatever you've got. Let me know in the box below, and I'll speak to you soon. Be back with more videos. Until then, take care. See you soon.